everyone. My fellow co-hosts are finding out what happens when you get Margaret at the end of a work day.
Finding
We
out.
knew that.
You think we're new?
Hold on.
I had a 20-minute nap.
Like I've done Nano with you, Margaret. Midnight.
I almost suggested we do something like that again, but then I realized that I would not be able to do that. So, anyways, we are here for sprints for Team Wakanda. We're going to be doing 2 hours of sprints. And I figured out about 5 minutes ago that I had not yet chosen my 2 books. So I
Cody
went.
Crow and Curtis Connor just released a collab, so I might have to leave right now. I'm so sorry.
What?
Okay.
Just wait till the sprints, Christine.
I'm kidding.
Anyways.
I'm gonna stay.
I am putting a Twitter poll in the chat. Go vote and see which one I should, which book should I do, I guess, is what we're trying to find out. Not Your
I put
Idol
a poll for mine too.
and Apple in the Middle. Whichever one you decide is the one I will start the night out with. Or if you have Twitter and you know where my profile is, you can do that.
I don't have Twitter open, but I vote for Apple in the Middle. That's
Apple in the Middle. Well, put it in the chat, Brianna. Well, okay, well, I'll take
open.
hosts. Raise your hands for Not Your Idol, also known as Sayonara Mini Skirt. So everyone's voting Apple in the Middle. Is what I'm getting from the host. Okay, so we've got 4 votes for Apple in the Middle.
Sound great, but also.
Yeah. Well, one is about a girl who gets in trouble, it seems like, possibly, and her dad sends her to go, hey, Rachel! Sends her to go spend time with her mom's relatives, who she hasn't seen, it seems like, since she was a baby.
She doesn't she doesn't get in trouble. It's just.
Okay. Some stuff has happened. I can't remember exactly what
things.
Sorry.
You broke it.
No books were harmed. They were just dropped on their head. Anyways.
So that's not harmful.
I'm reading this.
Yes, Brianna's reading that.
I made the decision to go with a 500-page book for my one of 2.
Good for you. My other one is
smart.
Is about a girl who starts
mine
dressing as a boy.
500-page books.
If it makes you feel any better, these were my 2 options.
Oh, that's Queen of Air and Darkness, isn't it?
So it makes you feel any better about your life choices.
And then, is that a Nature of Witches?
Yes, it is.
Let me know how it goes. I'm interested. Okay, who do we have? I know we have Liz because we saw you before the show even started.
Max is here.
Laura, of course, Max is here. Max is our steady cheerleader. All right. We also have our S. Max. Who else? Let's see. I want to make sure I say hello to everyone. Hey, Rye. And Kate's here too. Hello.
And Marie is here. We've
got Beth. I already said hi to Rachel. Hello. Thank you for subjecting my timeline to terrible vampire sex, I guess.
Gross. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
I'm just Julie.
I could have gone my whole life without knowing all that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is happening today. Okay,
all right, Brianna,
I love you.
That's not who I. There we go. Brianna, you have a friend reading Firekeeper's Daughter with you.
Yes. I mean, I should be able to finish it tomorrow. If I can actually.
You know what I forgot to do? Find a fucking timer.
Yeah, get a timer.
I'm sorry, guys. I spend every day waiting for my boss to fire me. And then I had to spend all day thinking about what I was going to say tomorrow when they asked me what's the word? What I feel I need to improve on in my job.
I hate when people say that.
Rachel.
A desire to do it.
Are you really sorry? Are you?
That's it.
Okay. For those of you that arrived late. You guys get to decide whether I read Apple in the Middle or Not Your Idol. One is a book, one is a manga.
Didn't we already decide?
Well, we've
Why
got
are we
5
still on
Apple
this?
in the Middle. So at this point,
We already decided.
I haven't checked Twitter though. Twitter might say differently. Probably not. Anyways, how did everyone's day go, by the way, today? Besides my day being okay, Apple in the Middle. Oh my god, Apple in the Middle has officially like won.
What? No kidding. Only everyone voted for it.
I
got
saw
books
vote in the
mail
chat,
today
and you
from a very
guys.
lovely person.
Thank you, Abrina. I would have also enjoyed reading the manga as well, whichever one would have worked.
I
So-
got 2 books in the mail today from
Did
Ursula.
what books? Oh, 6
I
Crimson
got 6 Crimson Cranes, and I got Talk to Me.
Oh, nice.
It's a horror thing.
Who's it by?
Now I just have to get Anoka by Shane Hawk, and I can have an entire like horror night.
Nice. Oh my god, Laura. Laura has successfully taught her most challenging 7th grade theater class. What were you teaching them? I have to ask because I was a theater major and I also taught drama at my church for a while. So like I understand how wild those children can be. Especially since I had the kids. So we did drama and dance at the same time. And some of the dance kids also wanted to be in drama because they were musical theater kids.
Oh no.
And so luckily the drama or the dance coach and I were friends, but getting their schedules to work.
Doesn't work.
Anyways, we're going to go at 8:10 because you guys know how I am and it has to be on 0s and 5s because that is how I am as a person. Blame it on the ADHD.
We accept that about you.
How long are we doing sprints for this time?
I'm going to go till about 10.
No, I mean like the reason I ask is I have 30 minutes left of sprinting, and then I can start my 100 pages in one spot.
We are going to be doing 20-minute sprints because that's what y'all seem to like.
Okay.
Yeah. And speaking of which, let's go ahead and get this set up. Maybe if it wants to. Okay, Chrome tab. Christine, you would have no idea what was going on anyways.
Even if you weren't.
Enjoy watching Sam lick my bed, apparently.
Did you drop food on
Go
it?
on, buddy. Pursue
No,
your
Queen, I
dreams.
literally just watched this and threw it on here so that my bed will look decent in the background.
Maybe he like had
I threw it back on after I watched. Like, it's not
I
even
was-
straight.
I was literally making my bed that Brianna got on. So
Freshly washed.
Jessica here's a well, you're not late yet. We haven't started sprints, my love. So we've got a minute. Anyways, what is everyone reading, by the way? Drop that in the chat. And then I know a couple of you have already said that. And what are y'all reading?
I am
Okay.
reading Dark Rise by C.S. Pescat, and so far, I'm kind of loving it.
Nice.
I'm curious to see what you think because I've seen some very mixed reviews on that.
Oh, okay, well, I'm only 50 pages in, so don't judge me yet.
Because I saw the author and I was like, is that the same person who does Fence?
It is.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And then let's see, Bree. I'm gonna give the people in the chat a hot minute because I'll go back to y'all when we do the next sprint since we're about to start. But Bree, you're reading what? Nature of Witches?
Yeah, and I haven't started it yet because today during my work shift I did
I guess I should add this to my book link.
Girls Volume 6 so that I could do my 1 hour for the Ben and Jerry's challenge. So
Oh,
I did that
nice.
first. And then now
Cool.
I'm gonna start this.
This is my first time interacting with this particular boss battle. I have to go back and do a lot of the other ones. All right, Michelle, have you figured out what you're reading yet? Or are you still waiting?
I was looking at my poll, and it looks like people on Instagram are saying Apple in the Middle, and then it's Apple in the Middle. We're
my
both
buddy!
reading this
Be
at the
my
same time. It's gonna be my reread.
All right, let's put this up here. And hold on. Why did you start? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Mute your mics. Welcome to the chaos, y'all. And we're back.
Every time I hear the explosion, I was like,
Wait, you heard the
thumbs up.
explosion?
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard it this time.
I did not. Interesting. I just happened to have looked away because there was some stupidity on page 16, and I looked up to see it. So
You're on page 16.
16, where her dad has the most, like, the widest reaction to her being called a racial slur.
Julia,
Gotta love
what do you
Ed
mean
for that one.
You cannot eat my dinner.
I'm on
I'm
page
sorry,
27.
I was not trying. You're on page what?
27.
Wow. Oh, you know why I didn't hear it? I muted YouTube. That's why.
That generally helps.
Okay. I am
It
sorry. I
scared-
wasn't
it
trying to
scared
start
Derek.
everyone else.
It scared Derek.
Okay.
He said it didn't scare him, but it did.
Okay. Let's see. What is everyone reading while y'all are getting caught up? Okay. So we've got Liz reading Children of Time. I'm not going to remember any of this, guys, so I apologize if I ask you more than once. Rye is reading It Ends With Us. Ooh. R.S. Rook is reading The Only Good Indians. Laura is reading The Vanishing Stare by Maureen Johnson. I can personally vouch for that book. Let's see. Shannon is reading For the Wolf. Oh, also can vouch for this one, Ghost Squad.
Are our names off our little icons for everybody else, or just me?
It's
Yeah,
That's when they're like highlighting.
It's because I've got it small.
I was gonna say, how are people gonna know what Thor and I are called?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. All right.
Does
Abrina
that mean
is
that you're dead, Christine?
Hopefully.
Well, I mean, at this point,
wait. What?
No.
battle, Loki.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyways, Abrina, which one did you choose between, let's see, Checklist Manifesto and Rogue Protocol? All right. So how did everyone do? I read 16 pages, as we mentioned.
I got very little done because remember that thing that I was telling you guys about? I texted Sarah about it, and so we talked about that. But I read one chapter. No, 2 chapters. 2 whole chapters.
I'm sorry. You texted, you had a conversation with Sarah and read 2 whole chapters?
Right?
That's only
In 20
only
minutes? That's
2
impressive.
functions. What do you think I am? A
Yeah, I
base
was talking to
gram
my
from
friend
1990?
Thomas.
Oh my god.
I was multitasking.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you do, Brie?
I read 12 pages.
Nice. Brianna?
I read 17 pages and went and found my dinner because it got delivered across the street.
Nice.
Oh
I'm
Once
like,
mine got delivered
you know,
at
they
the
like
post
send a
office.
picture on DoorDash. I was like, that's not my house.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. Okay, let's see. How many did people in the chat do? Okay. Laura got 50. Did you get 50 pages or are you explaining? I'm not sure. There we go. 25 pages is what Laura got. Cool. Nice. God, I read so slow. Rye finished chapter 5 while doing some lesson planning.
No.
Let's see. We've got someone else reading Firekeeper's Daughter. That makes what, 3 of us?
They had to switch to sides.
Well, it was my I am reading it, but it's my it was my other book for this. So
Mhm.
I can't read it again until after I finish this.
Okay. Let's see. Rachel is reading Braiding Sweet
Oh.
Grass on audio.
Such a good book.
Oh yeah, have you told me about this
Derek
book?
It's
Derek
so
is reading
fucking
the
good.
Seven
It's,
Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. He wanted me to tell you that.
which actually isn't as good as Braiding Sweetgrass. I'm sorry to tell you. And that's
Really?
that's how good Braiding Sweetgrass is. Braiding Sweetgrass is nonfiction, and it made me sob almost as much as Addie LaRue. It's all about like mixing Western science with indigenous ways of knowing
Mhm.
and like nature and like restoring nature. And I don't know, man, it was just like the way she describes a pond in her backyard and how she like healed this pond because it had been all like overgrown and sludgy and stuff. And she like took the time. I just fucking cried. I was driving home, the sun was setting, and she was talking about loving her pond like she was its mother, and I started fucking sobbing.
I can see you doing that.
Yeah.
I feel like that happens a lot while you're in the car listening to audiobooks.
Right? Like literally all the time.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Max, are you doing sprints tonight? Oh, okay. You beat par, so you're just cooking dinner. I see. Max is always eating during my live shows every time. Oh, hey, Liz. Please work. Liz finished her 2 hours of sprints. Huzzah! I need to figure out what I'm doing with all of this. Let's see.
We had some really dedicated sprinters from Team
Nice.
Wakanda.
Yeah, I'm just participating in the best way I know how.
Nice. All right. Kate has 11 minutes left of her 2 hours. We got someone who did 2 chapters. We're gonna go at, let's see, 8:40.
Wait, was that 20 minutes that we just did?
Yeah, that was 20 minutes that we just did, and oh my god, there are so
So
many.
I've done 50 overall.
I don't think I have
I'm
done.
gonna do the last one. Like I just need to do the next. The next one will count. We'll finish out by 2 hours.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Your breath
Okay.
is
Well,
terrible.
we're almost there.
You need to brush your teeth. His breath is terrible. And you
So is mine, Sam.
See, we need to freshen up, don't we?
I need to get rid of that comment. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. So Abrina is doing both books.
Ah.
So they read like 10 to 15 pages per day of their nonfiction, and then they switch to the fiction book. I should be doing that because I have a nonfiction book that I am supposed to be reading right now. Have I? No. I am a terrible buddy read. So I just don't do it, I guess. All right. Let's see. Christine.
I really hate her.
Adele?
Yeah, man.
Why?
What?
She's terrible.
I know she's been a little sketchy in the last couple of years.
Oh, I'm talking about the quality of her music as well.
That's true.
It's bad. It's bad shit.
Okay, I'm not the only
Can we
one
just
that
talk
thinks
about
it's
the
It's
fabulous
so
when
annoying.
it's auto-tune.
It's so annoying.
Yes. But Taylor Swift
And like
sometimes
Taylor
better.
Swift sings about men so much. And I'm like,
Who was
have you heard Adele?
It
Is
sounds
Is
really
it
badly
because
Uh-oh.
she's screeching that everybody thinks it's important?
Max is gonna hit you. Is gonna attack you.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the lyrics are amazing, but it's like the
Are they?
delivery.
You can't set fire to rain. That's not a thing.
No, I'm talking about this recent one.
Oh, I as if I was gonna listen. I've had enough. When I
was
thought she
asking
lost
to
her voice
listen,
for
I'm just
good, I was
saying,
like,
look up
oh,
the
I'm
lyrics,
scared.
man.
Oh my god.
Brother, just look up the lyrics, okay, please.
Okay. You send me the lyrics for one song.
We're gonna
That's
fight
my
over
answer.
Adele.
I'll
Okay.
fucking do that right now.
Okay.
We'll just have a game on is this an Adele lyric or not?
Whose lyric is it anyway?
Is this Adele's lyric or what Christine wrote while on mushrooms?
I mean, we could probably find a famous singer with an album that wrote some stuff on mushrooms.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the Beatles wrote a lot of their shit while very high. So
I love the Beatles, so
I'm with you, Rachel. I mean, like, she's not my favorite, but I do like her voice. So that would be a hilarious drinking game. All right. So we're going again in 3, 2, 1, go. Mute your mics. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
Oh my god. How did we all do? We are gonna real quick before we start our check-in, we are going to like circle back around and look at some of y'all's questions. So if you have questions about people who are doing the boss battle have questions about the boss battle, like drop them in the chat because we're gonna be visiting them between sprints and if you have any questions. And I'll look at the Discord as well. But anyways, how did we all do?
I got 20 pages.
Yay!
I read the same amount, 26 pages.
Oh man, you're
I'm
like
on page 51.
knocking it out. I got to 30 pages, and I did have to stop for a minute to like beat the book on the desk because I was so mad.
Feel free
This
to
girl's-
send me all your thoughts.
This girl's, it's in the private chat, but this girl's father full on let her think that she is responsible for her mother's death. And I'm just like, trash man.
There's no proper communication between her and her father. Just
At
point that out.
all.
No.
Anyways, let's see. Rye almost finished another chapter.
Yay.
Laura has gotten 20 pages. Liz has gotten 18. And Caitlin's gotten, yes, Caitlin's read 32.
I read 25.
And then RS Rook wrote 20. 25, Christine?
Mhm.
Nice. How'd you do, Bree?
I just read another 12 pages. That's it.
Awesome.
Slow
Brianna?
starting. But it's because I have to like make all of my initial notes, as we find out the base information, like
Mm-hmm.
the themes, a lot of themes come up at the very beginning and a lot of archetypes come up at the very beginning that I jot down. So it's like the first 30 to 50 pages are slow for annotation reasons. And then after that it picks up a little because to the plot. So,
Okay.
Go,
Go,
it's go. Slow at the moment, but then we'll pick up in a minute. And then I'll be like
Go sit down.
normal
Nice.
pace reader.
Hi, Soren.
Hey, Soren.
You're one of the 3 kids that's cute. He just came to the other side.
Smart, my dude.
Yeah, he don't give a F.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so Anne Marie says, I'm reading The Only Good Indians right now. It's not one of my 2 books as I was in the middle of it. Can I go back and do the 30-30 of my 2 chosen books, pick which one I want, and then do the poll?
So you do the 30-30. You then so either you do the 30-30 or the poll. You can't do both at the same time. So if you are Team Stark and you do the 30-30, you have to finish that book before you can do the poll, but you don't have to do the poll.
Yeah.
And if
And you
you're
can't go back and do the poll if you've moved on to the next event.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're
Well,
from
all
a
of the
different
main
team,
events.
if you're not from Team Stark, you can do the poll and forget about.
Cancel out the 30-30.
Yeah. Well, for me, I completely forgot to do the 30-30. Not that it mattered. So I'll probably go back and do that one because that's not my team.
But you
What?
can't go backwards.
Okay.
You
I thought
have
you
to-
could, if you're not on that team, you could do it at any time.
No, you still have to do them in order.
just the
okay.
mini challenges. Good
Okay.
thing Margaret knows how the boss battle works.
But also you could, Margaret,
Do the 30-30 now.
if you could do that since you
Yeah.
just started
I
your
could.
book. So
Well,
you could
yeah,
do it.
No, I already did the poll though. I already did the poll.
But you're not on Team Stark, so it doesn't
Yeah,
really
it doesn't matter.
You're on Team Guardians now, baby.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm on Team Wakanda. We decided this at the beginning. Those are the only
Oh,
ones I'm
pardon me
focusing
for
on.
not noticing your participation in Team Wakanda. We're
So-
replacing you. We're replacing you with Caitlin, who ran Team Wakanda like a well-oiled machine today. She
Good for
ran
Caitlin.
for 4 hours.
Right?
I already knew I was doing these in the evening, so
I
that
know,
was
I
my
know, I'm
focus
kidding.
because I have work during that
I'm just
time.
saying, if we ever need someone to run sprints for 13 years, I think we know who has the stamina.
There are
Nice.
a couple people in the chat that can do, or in the Discord that can do that.
Okay.
Wait,
Kathy?
Margaret, is this your first time reading it?
Yes.
Oh,
Apple in the middle? Yes.
Okay.
Oh, now I'm scared.
Don't be
Let me finish.
scared.
When we finish the book we choose from our first challenge, do we have to read
Okay.
the second book from our original TBR before? Yes.
Yes. So
And-
we need you.
Yeah.
You need to finish the 2 books that you picked out before you can add anything else.
Unless otherwise stated.
Unless, yeah, okay. Yeah. At the moment.
There might be challenges that tell you to read something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, because Haley has that question, once I've finished my second chosen book, does that mean I can read anything I want for future challenges in this battle?
Unless something otherwise like states to read something specific.
Yeah. So there you go.
Which I think
Okay.
there's only maybe one challenge that I can think of for that.
I don't remember any of the challenges at this point. I sat there, I helped y'all come up with them, and then I was just like, I'll just start participating Thursday night.
As we
For
said,
me, this just went over my head. So I was like,
Friday feels like a
Go.
long time ago.
Yes,
as
it
we
does.
said in the Discord today, Margaret is the one that when we come up with ideas, Margaret goes, but wait, we could make it more chaotic.
Literally, her exact thing is, but what if we do? Like, that is Margaret to a T. But what if we also do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I'm
wait.
good
Go to Ryan's question.
Good at brainstorming. Okay, where's Rye's question? There we go. Do I have to finish my book for the first Stark battle before
No.
I can do like the sprints
You
challenge?
just have to do the 30 minutes and 30 minutes, and then choose a book, and that is completing that challenge.
Yeah, as long as you did both 30 minutes and you picked which one you're going to continue with, you don't have to finish it.
Yeah. You don't have to. That's just you have to finish that one before moving on to another book. Correct?
Right.
So, like, this is the book that I chose for that, like, between the two. And so I have to stick with this one for the rest of my challenges until I finish it.
Mhm.
Right. And it's the same with the poll. I have to finish Nature of Witches before I can pick up Queen of Air and Darkness. And then I can't pick up anything else for challenges. I mean, I can read other books in between, but like specifically to complete challenges, like I have to use these books.
Okay, so question in that case. You're saying challenges and other events. So like the team challenges are what we have to read these books
No,
for, but for like the mini
anything
attacks,
possible. Anything boss battle
Anything.
related has to be these.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
That's what I wanted to clarify. Okay, so Anne Marie wants to clarify. I am Team Wakanda, so I have to do event 4, which is what we're doing now. But because that's event 4, I can't go back and do events 2 and 3, but I could go back and do the mini quest. Yes,
Correct.
that is correct.
Correct.
The mini quest, so like if you play video games, the mini quests are like the side quests. When you
Mhm.
go in, like when you play video games, which I don't play video games, but or at least I haven't in a long time.
Yeah, you know when you're playing like Elder Scrolls Online and there's an option in red and it's like if you choose this option, the story doesn't go back.
Yeah.
I
That's
was more
the main
thinking
challenge.
like when you visit like the shop in a game and they have little things that you do to get various items in the shop. That's kind of like what that is.
And then if you steal from the shop, there will be consequences.
Okay. Okay. Laura's got a question. I'll try. We'll take a couple more. Like I'll take another question or two, and then we'll move on to sprints. But Laura's got a question. So if I am Team Thor, I would need to read for 2 hours before reading my 100 pages. I can't do them at the same time.
Correct, but you also don't have to do both of them.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm doing both of them for some
Me
fucking
too,
reason.
because I'm
Yeah.
dumb. But
Why
mostly
do
just
we do this
because
to
I wanna
ourselves? Why do we do what we do to
And
ourselves?
these
Because misery loves company.
again, let's put this in perspective. These are the earlier challenges.
Dun dun dun.
This is a multiple week boss battle.
It gets worse.
Worse.
And just as a heads up, so I know there was like a lot of confusion about what the 20th was. That is the snap in the movie.
What, Brianna? What? We're gonna stop it from happening.
Right.
That's the point.
But like in the timeline of the
That's
movie,
fun. In the timeline of events.
it is the final battle of
So
Yes.
everything, like,
yeah.
I know you guys like we don't. you can be behind right now, but the
But
entire
everything
boss
has
battle
to
has to
be
be
finished.
done by the time the live show happens.
Yeah, if you don't finish it by then, like basically that's your timeline for everything. Like
That's how to
you
win.
don't have a specific time or day that you have to finish each part of the challenges. That's up to whenever you get it done, but everything has to be finished in order, and everything has to be finished by that time. Once that live show starts, you're done. That's it.
All right, we got a question. Not a question, but can we get a hint at what one of the rewards will be?
Survival.
Have we thought that far ahead? Is the question.
Survival.
The games are made up and something.
What?
The games are made up and something.
Well, okay, well maybe we could talk a bit about what we were talking about today.
Okay.
That was one that we were thinking about. Like
What
this
were we
wasn't what we had
talking about?
originally
I don't
intended.
even remember.
I don't remember.
But we will just say that we saw some like exceptional team effort.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And we were like, maybe we give awards for you know, being an exceptionally doing substantial damage to Thanos. You know, so I think that if
The
you're somebody that's
hyperactive
like
participants.
and like helping out other people in getting their challenges done, then like we want to reward that, because that was like, it made me smile all day to see you guys be like, what's this next challenge? How can we crush it, gang? And I was like, oh, you can't, because I'm just gonna make it harder, but I love it.
Yeah, the positive energy. The positive energy in the Discord has been great.
Yeah, it's been really, really awesome.
It's been really nice. We've had a pretty good Discord group these last, I don't know, like 6 months or so. So
even when you guys said you didn't trust anything when you saw my name pop up, I still love it.
I mean, that's
you did that to yourself, Christine.
Isn't that the response that we want as the ones running this? We want them to treat us like the people who make the movies.
I want them to. I want people who don't know me to be like, that fucking Gemini. I want them to know.
I know I'm trying to talk y'all into some certain types of rewards, but I don't think we've completely settled on anything just yet. Just like kind of an idea of what we want to do.
You think we actually plan things and don't just go off the seat of our pants?
Yeah, somebody said they said, they said, I don't know if this is in a DM or in the group, like, this is 1 month of planning. I can't imagine what 2 months. I'm like, yeah, one whole month of planning.
I mean, in our defense, we did have Ultron planned for like a month.
That's true.
So
I think Ultron and Civil War were probably our
most planned. This one, we've been talking about for a while.
Yeah,
but
we didn't actually sit down and
to hammer all the details out until Friday.
we had Ultron planned for a month.
I mean, Christine
all of us
it.
We did, because you did it in one night.
Was it all of us who thought about Ultron for days?
No,
I don't know. Shared experience.
Christine was doing the most.
God, Christine, you're so weird.
Christine is absolutely brilliant.
Planning events.
I really like the boss battles. I think I really like being. What's too much?
Yeah.
Where's the line?
You ask what's too much, and then it's not enough.
I know.
Christine doesn't know what the line
you
is.
guys over here in the Discord being like, oh, these aren't too difficult. Oh, really?
Also, I think what I really like doing is matching the movie to something we can do. So like Ultron, the idea was to do battles based on the locations. And then for this, I had the idea of like doing 4 different teams based on
what they were doing,
the plot. And so that's what I think is really nice, because like they're all reading related, but I think it's really cool to like take the media and be like, what can we do with this? So, for February with WandaVision, you do all actually have to get an android husband and manipulate him into just an alternate reality.
I
And
mean,
if
that's
you,
one more husband than I have, so I'm okay with it.
you have to do it. And if you don't, and if he figures out the plot, if he even realizes he's a robot, I don't know. I don't
Wait,
know
do
if
I
that
also
works
get
for you.
cool powers where I can create my own reality?
No,
You can
that's
figure
the
that out.
challenge.
Well, then what's the point of the robot husband?
Did you not read the Discord earlier?
Christine, the Discord overwhelms me, so I only go in occasionally.
So I was dropping the challenge at 10, and at 9:30, I was like, "Hey, Team Wakanda, are you ready?" And they were like, "Yeah!" And I was like, "Well, Wanda and Vision are still in bed, and since he's an android, it could last a while."
Oh,
She legitimately said this, guys. In our
This
announcement.
is what I said at 9:30 in the morning on a Tuesday.
Okay, it's time for the next sprint.
That's the advantage.
So in case you
of
were
the android
wondering why I tweeted or why I posted within the thing, it was like the rest of the hosts half-heartedly apologized for letting Christine screw with you because she just kept going. And I was like,
Oh yeah.
we only half-heartedly apologize for this.
Just go back and look at how much I was fucking with them. I was like, "Are you ready?" Wait, I'm not ready.
It was great.
Let me check my files.
It was great. It's been a great time.
Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's do another sprint.
All
All
right.
right.
Start my
3.
pages now.
What?
I can start my 100 pages now.
Nice.
Go for it. All right.
yay!
This will bring me to an hour and a
2,
half.
1. Mute your mics. And we are back.
Yes,
That-
who's back?
That was a much better section than the one I was reading the last sprint. A stubborn old man who won't turn on his hearing aid is always a funny moment.
It's so cute.
I know,
Like,
it's
Derek is
adorable.
very proud that he's read 108 pages tonight.
Very nice. I got to. Oh, I should pause my camera.
Recognition, yes.
Sorry, I missed that.
He said, I got recognition.
Yay! All right, I got to page 45.
Next.
Okay, we have another person joining us. Hello, Alley Cat. Welcome. How did y'all do? Okay, Brianna, you said you got to 108?
No, Derek had read 108 pages tonight.
Oh, good for He's like halfway through Evelyn Hugo then.
Pretty much. He's a very fast reader when he sits down to read. But it's like he doesn't sit down to read.
Yeah. And that's one that, like, it hooks you. Like, I listened to it all in one day.
Right.
So.
I've definitely done the audiobook of it in one day before.
Mm-hmm. How are y'all, rest of y'all doing?
Hold on, I have to do math.
Okay, while you're doing math, we'll see. You got 2 pages? You got 25. Good job. Caitlin got 50. Haley, with the cute dragon in their profile, got 24. Liz got 22. And RS got 20. How many did you get, Bree?
I got to page 39. So
Nice.
whatever math that is, I don't know.
44.
Math is too hard at this moment.
44. Hey, Brianna, we're on the same number of pages. Or no, you read 44 pages, didn't you?
This sprint, yes.
Oh.
Now I don't remember.
I think I would have if I hadn't put the book on my head for a while and tried like osmosising it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I
on
had
page
to take a
69.
wait. Sorry, what was the number, Michelle?
Page 69.
69.
34 pages. I knew
Such
it.
adults in this group.
34 pages. That seems a little bit more reasonable. I had to take a break because the main character was being embarrassing. So we went downstairs and got some water.
Did
The
guys see
accents,
photo of
Michelle.
Briar I sent?
The accents.
It's the fact that Quigley wrote them out, and I'm like, why'd you do this?
I don't care that she wrote them out. The fact that this girl opens her mouth up and does them is very embarrassing, and also makes me
well,
flashback
you know
to
what's funny?
my years as a teenager.
Well,
What
see,
kind of
I
accents?
do this too. Like, this is an ADHD thing where
Yeah.
you like mimic accents and they just come out.
Wait, that's an ADHD thing too?
Yes.
Is that a thing?
Yep.
What?
I've been doing that my whole life.
Do you know that my friends in Kitchener have a name for my New Jersey accent? Like she's a whole person.
No, it's a form of masking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense though. I mean, like, because I was in drama, so I always got to get that part of me out, like, through drama. But I did a whole play. We hadn't rehearsed it that way. I did the whole play in a British accent.
It's generally that you like if you hear someone else, then you pick up.
And
their
then you can't. I do that all the time.
Yeah, that happens to me when I go back to the reservation and I hear my cousins talk, and then I'll come home and Kevin's like, "Why are you talking like that?" I'm like, "I can't help it."
Oh, I went to North Carolina for a week for work a couple years ago, and it took me like a good 3 or 4 days before I lost my southern accent.
Oh, that's so funny. See, I do get more of an accent when I've been around family, but I think that's also just because that's like family and I grew up with, like, it's my mom's accent, but stronger because she's kind of lost hers.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I'm like, if someone has a very strong accent, I'm not as bad now as I used to be, but I would start like, I would have to physically fight not using that accent.
I one time spent a whole ski night speaking in the Smeagol voice.
We might have had to not be friends for that night.
I was 13.
Okay, I want to get the full 2 hours, so we're gonna do one more sprint, and then I will let
can
Christine
we
go to
make
bed.
it half an hour so that I can be done?
That's still not 2 hours. It only counts for the time that you're reading.
No, I know, but I did sprints before this.
No, not you, Margaret.
That doesn't make sense. We said they have to do a 2-hour sprint session.
Of
Yes,
reading.
of
This
reading.
is a session.
No, the 2 hours is 20, like the 20-minute segments.
Oh my god,
You
you
need
guys.
2 hours of that.
All right, we're
Margaret,
gonna do
are you
20 minutes.
wait, Margaret, are you complaining that it's too hard?
No, I'm not. I'm complaining that it's different than I thought it was.
I think that
You
this
read
should
the
still
Discord.
count. Just saying.
What? Wait, what did you say, Michelle?
I said I think that this should still count. Just saying.
It does,
I mean-
but only the 20-minute segments count, not the part where we're talking.
See, I would say I would have counted that.
Well,
No,
we,
Yeah,
nothing
I would have
you
too.
have to say is that important or interesting.
we said in the Discord that it didn't count.
Okay. Well, okay.
Half an
I
hour,
wasn't
half
up
an
to
hour,
date on
please,
that.
please, half an hour, please, half an hour,
No,
please,
we're doing 20 minutes.
please, half an hour, please. Really?
Christine, when we get off, then you and I will do a 10-minute sprint.
Okay, thank God, because she doesn't love me. Oh, okay.
I'm
Maybe
sorry. We
Maybe
changed
she
up.
does. She does. She does. She does. She loves me. She loves me. She loves me. She loves me.
Long email from your boss.
Loves me. She loves me.
She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me.
She loves
Honestly,
me.
I'm just doing it because somebody changed the sprint rules that I have
We
lived my
did not
entire
change
life
the
by. So I'm like, why not just do 10
The
more
plus
minutes?
side, though, is that doing a 30 now means that we only have 30 minutes more to do, both of you and I.
No,
for the
we
rest
did.
of-
We've done
to
320. So that. Oh, okay, yeah, that's an hour.
Yeah. So if we do a 30
I'm
now,
sorry.
Math works.
yeah. So if we do a 30 now,
My
then you just
math-
have 30
my
more
math
minutes
was
of
off on
sprinting to
that.
do.
But it's not just that
Alright.
your math was off, it was that you confidently challenged Brie on her math. You're like, no, that's not right. Oh, wait, no, yep, she's right.
Which is fair because math is hard and I
It
don't
is.
want to do it. So I would not blame you if I had it wrong. But
I
have to
cannot
do it
pass
this time.
basic math to save my life. So
All right, we're
This is
going.
that She's looking forward to your reviews.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Mute your mics.
Oh yeah.
All right, and we are back. How did we do?
I read 42 pages.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what I started on, but I do know I have 46 pages left of my 100.
Nice. Okay.
LASIK Plus has
Oh,
more 5-star
fuck.
reviews online.
We don't need LASIK Plus in this house. Well, maybe we do. I don't know. Alley Cat read 31 pages. How did the rest of y'all do? 3?
Still reading.
24 pages.
She was mathing.
Yeah, 24 pages.
Nice.
So I'm almost to the 100 pages. Well, sort of. Almost to the 100
Brooke
page
got 35.
mark. Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad.
Hi, Brewy.
Michelle, you're still muted.
Sam got 3 seconds of snoozing.
Nice.
I got like 43 pages done.
Nice. How do you read so fast, Michelle? Teach me.
And I'm highlighting things.
Nice.
Teach me your ways. Oh my gosh.
She's also
I
read
read
it
this
before, though.
What? Oh, you read it before. Let's
I
see.
read it like this is my 3rd time reading it.
Okay. Laura has 43 pages left of her 100.
Nice.
Nice.
You're doing great.
And then anything else anybody wants to cover?
Yeah.
I
just want to say this book started out really fast paced and like boom, boom, boom. And I was like, okay, fun. But then it got super derivative of just like every hero's journey ever, where it's like, oh, the light must face the dark, and you are the chosen one, the last one of the light, and our darkness is spooky.
Please
And I was
always
like,
use that voice.
No. Okay, I can. And then
No, Bree, don't. That's a terrible idea.
And then it's like, come train with us. So then now there's this old lady training him, and I'm like, oh, no. I get it. Okay, can we skip to the part where she dies, he feels terrible, and then he has to go prove himself? Like, can we just skip the training? I don't need it. I don't need.
All right,
I pick up
Haley.
things that are labeled gay, expecting it not to be the same story that I've read a billion times. Anyways.
I
We
mean,
need more books like The Darkness Outside Us.
people
Yeah.
deserve to have those stories told about them too if they want those stories told about them. So,
But do
doesn't mean
we
you have to
need
read them.
any more of like the exact same white male chosen one trope over and over and over again, regardless of what his sexuality is?
I mean, I think there are things that can be done to subvert it, but you would have to do those things that subverted it.
He do be bi, so like I like that.
All right.
But that's about it. That's all. I like that. They've even got the little Voldemort brands on there. It's just. I'm trying to think of things I like.
Oh man! So somebody saw Harry Potter and was like, you know what? I'm gonna write a Harry Potter for us with no.
I
more
hit some
J.K. Rowling.
foreshadowing.
It does feel very like Harry Potter, but not transphobic or homophobic. It's like, you know what? But
Conflicting feelings.
yeah. But our one character of color is also just like getting all the insults hurled at her. So I'm like,
Naturally, of course. That's just, that's a
Yeah.
requirement if you're a
And
white
I
author
think-
writing a character of color.
I think the author like thinks she's like, look how hard it would be to be Indian in 1821. But instead it's just like, this is what we're gonna put her through.
Christine, remind us again what book you're reading.
Dark Rise by
Dark
C.S. Prescott.
So there are ways to show that stuff and still challenge it in the narrative. You know what I
Without
mean?
using the word
Right.
mongrel? Yeah, there are. Mhm.
Anyways, Haley stopped at the end of their chapter and has less than 50 pages until the end of book 2. Holy! I just started book 1 today, guys.
Same.
That's why we had to adjust the whole like if you finish the book you can do the second challenge, because we didn't think anyone would want to do both the poll and the 30-30.
we really weren't even expecting people to do everything. We were like, pick a team and do those things.
And then everyone wanted to do everything.
Then there were people that were asking, like, can we do the challenges even if we're not part of the team? And we're like,
Yeah.
sure.
I'm sorry. I am sorry. This group where someone did like 7 books in one weekend and y'all weren't expecting them
No,
to
I
follow
was
the
expecting
challenges?
them. I was expecting them to finish a lot of books, but when you had 2 challenges back to back that said you have to pick between 2 books and only read that book until you finish it, they willingly subjected themselves to that twice.
Okay, so what you're saying is that if I finish these 2 books, I can then go back and do the 30 and 30 to choose my next book.
No,
I can't.
Did not go
They
back.
did the Stark challenge, which is the 30 and 30, and then one of the next challenges right after that is the poll on social media.
Okay.
But
And they
finished
just
the book
do
before
that.
they started the poll.
For shits and giggles, they did pretty much the same challenge twice in a row.
So they
By
did their 30 and
finishing-
30, picked their book,
Yeah.
finished their book so that they could do the poll.
By finishing a book in under 24 hours, because they had to start. I dropped that at 5 p.m. yesterday, and I dropped the poll at 10 a.m. today.
Why? Why are we doing this?
That's what I'm saying. I didn't.
So
I
what
know
you're
they're
telling me
intense thoughts.
is next time we do teams, we should have a choose your own book for every team. So everyone feels like they get one. Oh my god.
Yeah, for WandaVision, the teams are Wanda versus actually everyone else. So
Everyone but
line up
Vision.
now.
It's Wanda versus Jimmy.
Okay, but we're making a board for him, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe. we wouldn't what would we know? Spoilers.
And also Agatha, even though she's
Okay, so this is the thing that I don't know what we're doing with Agatha, but like having read the comics, in the comics she's not a bad guy.
And she's not terrible in WandaVision. In terms of villains, she's not the evilest.
no.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
not like
She's more just twisted.
it'd be fun to do one of the off months as a villains board month.
Oh.
So we could have like, for example, Ultron.
I feel like we should just say no because Christine does not get everything they want. You want. You don't get everything.
I would go for an Ultron board.
There was
Okay,
this
but we
one
can do-
time when we were
It's
8.
bad enough I had to do a
stabbed
Loki
me.
board.
Why is that bad?
I don't like
You
villains.
don't have to do it.
Yeah, we could say
Yes,
they're not. We could say that they're
No,
not part of the Avengers. They're their
Because
own
I'm
thing.
me. I have to. Because I'm a
Yeah.
completionist.
Okay, well,
Wait,
Margaret, I'm running out of boards to collect, so we need to throw things.
I'm sorry,
from
that
here.
sounds like a you problem.
Yeah,
Someone
and you not having any boards sounds like a you problem. You guys want villains, so we could do Ultron, we could do Agatha, we could do Killmonger, we could do Hela.
do
Everyone wants a
Killmonger.
Hela board. Come on,
Yes.
come on.
She's a badass bitch.
She's hot.
She
Who
broke
else?
my hammer, but you know what?
I
It's
have
okay.
an idea, but I don't want to
We-
say it in front of everyone. So I think we should end the live show.
Answer Anne Marie's question real fast.
Oh, what is
I got
Anne Marie's
it.
question? Okay, because Team Wakanda hasn't specifically been told to only read the 2 books, I'm okay because reading whatever I want right now or no, and none of this counts and I have to start over. I'm
You're good,
Heads
girl.
We're
up.
good.
Heads
We're
up,
good.
Wakanda and Thor do not have that restraint at any point.
well, you have to
unless you
pick one.
Yeah.
do it to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
You
if you
can
done
read
that,
this.
you consented to it. The other 2 teams did not consent.
Yeah.
Um,
You get to
we
choose
forced the
between
books
your
upon
2
them.
books for yourself.
Oh, so that means that I have to finish this one because I did that challenge.
And you can bounce back and forth between
Yeah,
the 2
you
books
did
if
the
you
challenge.
choose. If you did not do one of those other 2 challenges.
I bet
Now,
I'm
if
gonna
you
finish
do
this
one of those other
tonight.
2 challenges, then you're stuck.
I believe you. Okay, I am gonna try and be running a sprint in the Discord in like 5-10 minutes if anybody still needs some reading time tonight. So keep an eye on the Team Wakanda Discord. And does anyone have anything? Everyone is linked down below. Is there anything y'all want to like mention that's on your channel that's going on?
Guys,
Ditchathon.
Yes. in Digithon.
Yeah.
Check that out.
And then
Brianna.
Me?
God,
What am I doing?
Christine.
Neck Alley November.
Oh, yeah.
Alley November. Anything else? Yes, Christine.
So I read this book. I think I've talked about this a little bit. This book it's a history book, and I'm almost done a like 40-minute video analyzing it and stuff. And I made animations and I did all this work, and it's like a project. I spoke in a professional voice the entire fucking time. Okay, it's like I put smart words in there. I wrote a script.
Smart words in
Says
My
the
brother
person
is
with a
so
master's
smart.
degree.
And of course, she freezes now.
So if you could please reward my efforts by learning, he would appreciate it.
Christine is there. We go. You're back. Okay. All right. In that case, I should not do that. I almost left the studio. That would have ruined everything. In that case, we will see you later when we will talk about more wordy, nerdy things. Bye.